Dude, this is a step up. All right, we're live. We're live, dude.
This is terrible.
Dude, it's so crazy how we initially began this idea.
Oh, with an iPhone in between
the iPhone in between, and then we kind of just parted ways for a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of was like, I want to just continue doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a little different idea from what we were doing.
Way different.
Like way different. And then to now like mics, headset, like
Dude, you're legit.
Like it got yeah, it's pretty legit.
But this is freaky. I don't like this.
Dude, like I was like when I was first doing it, I was looking at all these like options of how much it would cost to like get like a decent set. I mean, this is not like top of the line set, but I was like, let's look for something decent. I was initially gonna buy these like $400 like microphones.
Holy
right?
fuck.
Like a pop and each. And I was like,
what the hell do you hear out of a $400 microphone?
Well, these are like all the top, the Joe Rogans of the world, like all these major podcasts, like they all have these mics. I was about to drop it, and then I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to be like doing these like podcasts like continuously. Maybe it's just like 2, 3, 4 episodes and like it's done. I mean, give it they'll hold their value for a little bit, but like I was like, let me get a good like track record going on. Let's see if I want to like continue it, and then maybe like a year down the road, like let's invest in something like that. So I started looking, and then I found these, and these were like $70, dude. Like $70.
No shit.
Yeah, these were $70 each.
Fuck.
And everyone was like, yo, there's like the best thing you can get for like your buck. Because there's like some other ones you can get. I think there's like, I forget what they're called. Like, what's the name of that cooler?
Yeti?
The
cheaper one.
Yeah, there's like a Yeti kind of style like microphone. I don't know if it says Yeti or Fetty or some crap like that. But they're like cheaper kind of brand, around the same price. But these were like apparently like the ones to get. So then from there, I just kind of got these little stands. Honestly, the table was more expensive than anything else.
How expensive was this table?
It's like probably $150.
You spent $150 on a table.
Yeah.
Dude, I could have made this for you for like $5.
Dude, so I tried making, me and my dad, we went to the store. Well, no, okay, so we tried making a desk, right?
Right.
But like my dad didn't have what's the tool to cut the wood and all that kind of stuff?
Like a bandsaw?
Like we didn't have the proper equipment. We had one in there that was like borrowed from someone, and it was like 20 years old. It literally the little laser, it wasn't even going straight anymore, right?
Damn.
So because I was trying to get initially the desk to be right here, and then the podcast table would be somewhere over there. Okay. I was trying to like get the desk here, so I really was trying to make the desk more than anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, when it came out, like it just like
right.
I wasn't feeling it. And then I was like, let's go back to IKEA. And then just getting this long as
spot, dude.
Let's just go to this, dude. I think like it took so long. I took like a month of like researching equipment, to like researching
for a table.
No, for a table. But I mean, like figuring out the design, the color, and everything. Like my mind doesn't work like that. Like I'm not like an interior designer, And every idea I had, I would tell like my sister, and she was like, "No, disgusting."
Damn, just straight like that.
And I was just like, "No, okay then. Like let's go back to square one." And I think for like a month, we just kind of kept going back and forth, and then eventually, it is what it is now. The setup.
So this is the final outcome.
This is the final phase 1 outcome. It's gonna get better.
Damn. So there's more to come, dude.
Well, actually, dude, these LaCroix, by the way, for anyone
I'm not gonna lie.
watching these,
as much as I hate myself for drinking this is awesome.
Honestly, so yesterday, I tried these. I want to say like a month ago. I think I had seen them, but I never tried them actually. And I tried doing recently the keto diet, right?
Oh man.
Hey, dude.
Why?
It drops like 15 pounds in 2 weeks.
Have you dropped 15 pounds?
Yes.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, I dropped like 15 pounds in 2 weeks.
You're such a liar.
But then I went to Colombia, and then, things just...
You gained them back?
Yeah, well, I haven't weighed myself, because in my mind, I'm still 15 pounds less but yeah, I'll probably gain it back.
The mind's a powerful thing.
So yeah, I went to Colombia, and then that first day, we were just like, I gotta... We try to stay strong. And dude, I had gone like 2-3 weeks of like strong, like hadn't even had like a carb.
Isn't that bad for you? Like ketosis or whatever it's called.
I mean, I'm sure there's some down effects to it, Like, I had some carbs a little bit, but mostly I was getting like from protein and like good fats or whatever. But the problem was, so on top of the keto, I was trying to drop weight too, so I had to lower my caloric intake. Because right now I think it was like at 3,000 calories would maintain my weight. So I pretty much dropped it down a significant amount because I was trying to lose as much as possible.
I was trying to impress, dude.
I was trying to look good for Thailand, bro.
What?
I need to get some good photos for the Instagram.
Bro, just get the back picture. You don't have to be face to face with the camera all the time.
Dude, it's just that like that pose everyone does where they just stand on the edge or something and just kind of like look down.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's like no one ever looks at the camera.
Nobody. No, you got to get that back, and then you just, you give that sights there, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, so guys, if you're listening to this, what I was telling Stuart before is I want to start this new segment. Whether with you or random people, whoever comes aboard. Well, you live close by, so I mean, we can knock this out. Plus, this is initially what we were trying to do in the beginning.
It's true.
This is technically the OG of where the podcast. Remember that? Just do it.
Dude, that had to be the easiest topic and the best. That was so fun. Of just starting and actually talking about it and living it, and then it's just like it went from just do it to I just did it. And now I'm not doing it. And now you're doing it.
No, but we're still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it. Okay. It's so funny how those people just kept like looking at us there. They didn't leave.
No, they didn't.
But they were watching the show,
awkward.
right?
Yeah.
They were watching the Emmys or
it was an award
Oscars
show.
Or something like that.
It was an award show.
Yeah. Well, long story short, basically we were doing like it was random topics, right? In the beginning we had an idea of like let's do some like stuff that brings people value. Some I wouldn't say inspirational stuff, but just people's stories, their journeys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then one of our other friends, aka Roger, wasn't really too about that idea.
He wasn't feeling it.
And then that's when we tried doing like just random topics like that, and his voice went from like up here, and then hey,
he did get really quiet.
My name is Jeff.
That poor guy, dude.
I was like, bro, where's this big boss boy?
He was very confident going into it. The worst part is, warning him that, you would think this would be easy because you just have conversations with people all the time. But once you get put on the spot, it's like way different.
But we got to give him another chance. I'm actually thinking about getting another mic in here because I've been running into a lot of occasions where like, people who are part of like a 2-person kind of squad or whatever, and like sometimes I can only bring one of them.
True.
So I need to get another one. Eventually, my idea is to like get like 4 or 5.
That'd be tight, like a round table discussion.
Yeah. So my thing is I want to have like eventually like let's say like a Friday or something, Saturday night, right? We get together some of the guys, right? We pick like some topics or conspiracy theories or whatever.
Oh, dude.
We have some whiskey, something just going on, and we just kind of like let it roll for like an hour or something for some football game. I don't know.
Like a bourbon hour. Dude.
Like a bourbon hour.
That'd be tight.
So, dude, I've literally been just trying to think of all these little things for the Blooper Theory because I think it started initially like how it's the podcast we've been putting out, but I'm like, I want to do something more with it. I feel like it's like the name is a good name, and I think we can encompass a lot of different stuff.
That's true. It doesn't limit you to one thing, like the whole bro, I guess, segments or bro topics we were trying to stick to, where it's just like, all right, you just got to be a complete douchebag the whole time. So you might piss off some people along the way. Some people might get some laughs out of it. A lot of people probably won't.
I think there was a balance though of like two bros of the topics.
That's
I think it's like for example, like today I was telling Stuart we should have a topic about how Hispanics parents keep telling their children about these like folk tales.
Just the worst.
The Llorona.
Just the worst.
Is there any Guatemalan ones?
Dude, there is, but I can't even pronounce them, dude. They're like fucking Mayan.
You got all these Mayan like
weird folk tales. And when we went to Guatemala, there's a museum there, and it tells you all these different folklores that actually, whatever happened, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. But they have pictures of it, and people paint them, and they tell you these stories. And I was told these stories, and I'm still frightened from these things. Never seen any one of these things. Never experienced it firsthand. But it's still terrifying.
You know what the craziest part is though? Like when I'm here in like America, I guess, right? And like now that I'm older, like I'll be myself in my room, whatever, under the bed. Like I don't get scared, whatever it is, nothing. But as soon as I go to Mexico or I go over there or wherever, like Latin American country, and I mean, unless you come from a family with a lot of money, like your house over there is kind of like
it's haunted.
It's haunted.
No,
it's a little, you know,
it's haunted,
dude. Like every time I remember I haven't been in a while back to see my grandparents, but I remember used to going back and waking up like at 2 a.m. and I knew there was nothing. Like we do this all the time. Like I would need to go to the restroom.
Yeah, and
it was probably like a 20 foot walk or something, and I swear, like people were just. I felt like someone was just looking at me the entire time,
bro. Because somebody was that stuff over there is like the truth.
I think so,
the
dude.
Truth. Like which hour? Like 12 o'clock. Dude? How many times are you awake at 12 o'clock here and you're just like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm out and about. I'm drinking. 12 o'clock is nothing. Over there, it's like 12 o'clock. Everybody's like, dude, grab the crosses. We need to watch out. Start praying. Grab them holy water because ain't nobody going to sleep now.
Yeah.
Because like, exorcism is going to happen if you go to sleep at 12.
All the time. I think there was another time I was down with a family where, you know, everyone's sitting down together, making a fire, you know, marshmallows. A great time, you know. And of course, grandma always got to start bringing stuff up, right? Always about like, oh, there was this time when like these little goblins like were at the house, the goblins, you know, and you're just like, I mean, it's an interesting story. And then out of nowhere, this like white kind of owl just like flies over both of us, right? Like kind of like doing the little screeching and screaming little voice, right? And then lands on in front of the fence, right? Just stands there, and then whatever starts doing his little sounds, right? And then at that point, my grandma was like, "Everyone get in the house, blah blah blah," and then we're all like jump in the fire, and then that's just a typical like.
Wait, so y'all believe in the owl too?
Yeah, la lechuza, right?
Yes,
la lechuza.
Yes. Because I have firsthand experienced this where I don't know how it is in Mexico, but in Guatemala, whenever you see it and it does the screech, it's like a very distinct screech. It's like a cry of a child. Mm-hmm. And every time you hear it, that means somebody dies. And 2 times out of the 2 times I've seen it and heard it, somebody's passed away that I knew close the next day.
I think it's the same story. I think for us, same stuff. So one time my dad told me there was a story. I don't know if it was in California or it was in Mexico, but they were doing some party at the house and you can just hear it. Like it was on top of the tree, just screaming out, right? And I think when my uncle or my dad, like they were kind of just like fed up with it or whatever, they got one of the guns and they shot it. They killed it, right?
You can do that.
And apparently, I don't know how true this is. Apparently, like the next morning, there was like because apparently they're witches, right? There was like a dead body, like a person, like where the owl was like shot or something.
No shit.
Yeah, like I don't know how much of that is true or not, but like these are just like the tales that just keep going and telling. And now we're sharing it with all the rest of the world.
But we're not the only ones that experience it. Everybody sees it and they hear it. I've never been dare enough to shoot this damn owl because every time I see it, I'm like, nope, I'm out of here. Yeah. I don't want to know. I don't even want to answer my phone tomorrow because if I get a phone call, it's going to be like, oh, blah, 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 passed away. I'm like,
see, I don't know if this is just something that like with people, like our parents just tell us this through like, since we were born, like, hey, you can't do this because El Cucuy is right there, or you can't do this because this or that and that. Like for me now, when I go, like I don't know if it's in my mind or if this is just something that happens to like everyone. Like it's like you're an American, right? You never heard of any of these stories.
Never.
You just go to Mexico, right? Pretty much where we're from.
Sure.
I don't know. Would they have the same like reaction? Like
probably not.
I don't think so, right? To them, it's just like.
Well, there's no folklores in America. It's like Johnny Appleseed. Like, okay, whatever. There's some guy who brings around with apple seeds making apples. Or Bigfoot. Like, who the hell cares about Dude, nobody can even catch this guy. Who are you scared of?
This guy's still been living for like a couple thousand years now.
This guy has a family, dude. Like, leave the guy alone. Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, let this guy alone.
There's so many like theories that have been debunked about the Bigfoot already.
Dude, it's not real, man.
I like to believe it's real though. Like it makes it interesting.
What do you think Bigfoot is?
I mean, have you seen the guy from Longest Yard, dude? That's his name.
The guy with the accent?
The guy with the accent. He's like locked up in that prison.
Yeah, like solitary
confinement. Like, he was actually a wrestler, right?
Yeah,
he was a wrestler. I don't know, man. I'm sure it probably doesn't exist, but
he's not like a huge hairy dude like what Bigfoot is. You know?
has there been any recent? Like, are there still people like looking out for this guy?
There's like a show on this crap, dude.
Okay.
Like there are people who wake up every day, pour a cup of coffee, and like, I'm gonna go find this giant 7-foot hairy dude.
But you know what's crazy though? They get that check every month though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude, they're getting paid.
They're getting
And
paid
they love
like
it.
hundreds of. Oh, I wouldn't say hundreds of millions of dollars, but $100,000
At
for
least.
sure. Like,
At least.
hey, we're gonna go in the woods, pretend like we're looking for something, manufacture some like probably fake. Dude, every episode they always seem like at the end they're about to
closed,
it's
yeah.
close. It's close.
Always close.
It's close. And every show like some hidden treasures or something like.
What if they actually have found this guy? Right? Somebody found Bigfoot and they're like, dude, if we expose the fact that we just found him, there goes our paycheck.
There goes our paycheck.
Like we're never gonna make any more money because the show's over. Like
it's actually a valid point.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I were looking for Bigfoot and I found him, I'd be like, dude, nobody say anything because I don't have anything as a backup for this career. And there's only so many folklores we can search for in America. So let's just let's keep this on the down low.
We got like 20 more series to come, guys. We're on the verge of a massive network, little channel. There's a Bigfoot channel now, actually. That's not true, but
I was like, what?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What?
No, but I can see that happening. Like, hey, this all these myths, all these people, all these folk tales they've all been discovered. They've been debunked. There's aliens, guys. We're all squids, not squids.
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 Dude, we found squids, man.
No, what I'm saying, like they look like aliens, man. Like the way they're formed,
What?
like.
You think a squid looks like what does an alien look like?
Well, that's a question. Like, what does an alien look like? Like,
Bro, they're everywhere, dude.
like
Think about it. You ever seen Ancient Aliens?
I have seen Ancient Aliens. One of my favorite shows.
Tell me that it doesn't just hit your mind. Like, how do they make these pyramids?
Dude, like that guy with the freaking
That's
hair.
my dude, man.
That's,
I don't know what his name is. I know his first name is George, but his last name is something weird.
dude, we're like knocking out through a lot of topics right now. Which I mean, I think each of them deserve their own like different
is-
segments.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, that show, like,
is heavy.
that's what's the crazy part. Like, I don't know how before, like, there's so many correlations between so many different civilizations that
Yeah.
were on completely different parts of the world.
Yeah.
You know, from the Egyptians to all the way to the Incas and all these like lost civilizations.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if astronomy was that people were just about, I don't, like I said.
See, but how do you know that?
Yeah, like
Dude, I look at a star, I'm like, okay, cool, that's a star. These people are like, they look at a star and they're like, oh yeah, the Earth is this size around. Like, how, dude?
dude, I'm thinking
Doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, this has always been one of my theories. I feel like there was a prior civilization, right, that was to some extent like pretty advanced, right, and then I wouldn't say they burned themselves to the ground or something, but that's exactly I wouldn't say it's happening to us, but I feel like if we continue on this trajectory, like something will happen. Or some crap where everyone gets an
Like a
island.
mass extinction,
Like
dude?
pretty much everything just gets restarted. But these like past lives just kind of, because I mean, the whole like pyramids, all these like boulders, they were cut to perfection. Like,
See, how?
Like how?
Doesn't make any sense.
Like I can't even like cut anything here with the tools.
Yeah, modern day technology can't even do it.
Yeah.
But they did it before they even knew what a light was, dude.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so that's my thing. Like they get too advanced, and then something happens, or those people, the old civilization, become sort of like the new aliens, right? And now they're the people that hover us, and then we're like the starter, kind of like something. World ends, something happens to the world, and they find a way to leave, or they find a way to survive within. But they're just that much more advanced. They know what's happening. And that kind of goes back to like we're living in a simulation already, kind of like.
I've never thought about it. That's pretty interesting.
Have you heard about the simulation though theory?
No.
So it's been proposed by a lot of people, but I think one of the biggest people I've seen is like Elon Musk. Pretty much the theory is that we live in a simulation already. Like everything you see and know and the people you interact with, like we're being controlled by some higher being already. And we live in this like simulation that is life, you know? So it's like, imagine like we're in a game and we're just playing.
So we're just somebody's creative imagery.
We're essentially two people in a bigger, like a game. At its simplest term, like we're playing the game right now. We're those two characters.
Well, that's bullshit, dude. 'Cause whoever is controlling me needs to put some more money in the bank, dude, because this shit ain't cutting it.
Our bank.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this simulation sucks because I need to get more money, dude. So whoever's controlling this, give me a cheat code for more money.
Include a Topo Chico in there as well.
This LaCroix crap's not going to cut it, dude.
That's the only thing about it. These beverages is it's the kind of the same as a White Claw, except the White Claw has alcohol.
How dare you?
It's the same.
How dare you?
Thing.
No,
it's the same.
That hurts.
I guess White Claw has a slightly more taste to it, but it's carbonated water.
It's called alcohol. Yeah,
it's
the taste is alcohol.
It's I don't know. It's not like a good Dos Equis. You know, like it's just
dude,
beer
is my favorite.
Hits you with like ton of flavor, dude.
But you know, you're trying to watch figure. You and your ketosis and your keto diets. I feel like a White Claw fits right in there.
Actually, it wouldn't be bad. Last week I had like a whole bottle of wine just because. I don't think that was keto.
Who drinks wine?
I don't know. I literally just.
You a wine guy now?
I've always been a wine guy. I love my wine. Since I was
slapping the bag, dude.
No. Since College Station, when everyone graduated already, it was just me and Mark.
Never seen you drink wine.
It was just me and Mark. We literally had like wine every day. Like we'd explore new varieties of Argentinian, Chilean, French, American, Napa Valley, you name it.
So are you like a wine expert now?
Not a wine expert, but I definitely know which wines I like and which wines I probably don't like that much anymore.
I tried wines like at a wine bar, and each one of them was as equally disgusting as the next until I got drunk. And then each one of them was better than the last. And then I just realized that wine fucks you up pretty bad, man.
Well, wines are the worst. They're the worst like hangovers you can get.
Yeah.
Like you do not want to get a wine hangover like at all.
I was at work miserable. I couldn't even throw up. My head was just killing me. My stomach was tossing and turning. I don't know what the hell was going on with me. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I hate wine.
Yeah, no. Usually most people nowadays, like if you're not into wine, you typically lean towards like a sweet wine or something. Like sweet is just for, I don't know, that's your cup of tea. But
just the closest thing to wine I'll drink is White Claw, dude. It's not even wine. That's the closest thing to a wine.
Dude, what if we start just getting some of these LaCroix? I think they were like $4 or $5 for a pack of 12. Just put like a little bit of tequila in each of them, and you might get some magic.
Dude, why would you get the LaCroix? You can get the off-brand, spend less money, so less cost, and generate more revenue.
Damn, this just became a discount show now.
How they get drunk on a budget.
All right, guys. Every Monday from now, we will be doing a mixology segment where we get knockoff brands. We test out the some different alcohols, and we suggest which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. And for a discounted price, we can send them over to you as well.
There you go.
That's actually not a bad YouTube
shipping
channel.
and handling not included.
That would actually be a pretty good YouTube series.
I don't know what's stopping you.
Like, time. We need some people. Like,
Dude, you have the one person that would volunteer to drink all the time, right here, in front of you.
Little test dummy.
Yeah, I will drink. No, I will damn near about drink anything you put in front of me. That's alcoholic.
Dude.
Doesn't matter what it is.
I was not a fan of aguardiente.
Ugh, it's the worst.
The worst.
I
was not a fan.
I don't know what it is about Colombians and aguardiente, but it sucks.
Yeah, I'm not. If you're Colombian, love you guys, but that alcohol was not my cup of tea. Like it's like a licorice kind of taste,
that's
right? That's
exactly what it is.
And what's the other one that tastes kind of like licorice?
Like
Jaeger, right?
Yeah.
Or what's the other? What's that green one? Absinthe or
absinthe? Yeah,
that one. Yeah, it's the same kind of like flavor style. And I was like,
I think I like absinthe more than aguardiente.
I mean, they were both like they hit you strong. Like,
they're not weak.
They're like, okay, like this is definitely something. You can't mess with this.
These people drink it like water too, dude. When I went to Colombia, it was like a carton, like a milk carton.
Yeah.
And they were just passing it around. It's like, first of all, that's gross because I don't even know who the hell you are. Why are you passing me this carton of this gross ass drink? and they're just drinking it and getting hammered, and they love it.
Yeah.
And I don't like, typically if I don't like an alcohol and I start drinking more and I start getting drunk, I tend to like it a little bit more. But aguardiente just got worse and worse and progressively worse.
Yeah, when we were out there, like we went to this restaurant, and they just kept coming out because they used to keep ordering them. People were just ordering them all over the place. I'm like, honestly, I've never tried it right before I was there, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect, but I always heard like, hey, it's like the national drink to get, you know, and like I tried it and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I like it.
No, like if you get anything else over there, they look at you like you're a freak. Like they automatically know, like, okay, you're not Colombian.
You're not Colombian. Did you play the game? What's that game they play? It's like
the poppers.
The clay and the little poppers.
I don't know what it's called, but yes, it was absolutely terrible.
What's it called? I popped it once, and that was
Did you?
That was it.
I could never pop it.
I popped it once. Tejo.
There you go.
Tejo.
Yeah, it's like your cousin's name.
Tejo.
That's pretty close.
It's kind of close. Dude, all my cousins got like some weird names, like some weird nicknames.
How do you not have a weird? Do you have a weird nickname?
No, I didn't have really any nicknames growing up. I mean, my aunt used to call me like, I don't know if it was Becerro or something.
What the hell is
because
that?
I had like long eyelashes or something like that.
What?
But that was as much as
Becerro.
Yeah. Like it's like an animal. It's a sheep or like
sheeps have eyelashes.
Or I get
animals have eyelashes. I don't think I've ever been that face to face.
We need a TV here to Google this up right now.
Yeah, I don't think.
Like, I don't.
Does your dog have eyelashes?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm sure they do.
No, they don't.
They gotta have eyelashes. Like,
no. You ever seen a dog with eyelashes? Maybe like a dog show.
Oh, like a dog show. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to.
Never seen a dog with eyelashes.
You know what? While we do this, I'm gonna do a little quick Google search right now. Do dogs have eyelashes? Oh, low key. I didn't press the timer, so
nice.
We've been going.
So nobody even knows.
I mean, we know how long. It's like right here. Oh, okay. We're
nice.
like at 27 minutes. All right. So what we're looking at? Do dogs have eyelashes? Do dogs have eyelashes?
Why do people always do that when they're spelling things on Google?
I have a Google Home. I should just ask the Google Home. Okay, yes, dogs do have eyelashes on their upper eyelids. They usually don't have lower lashes. However, occasional eyelash can sometimes appear on the lower lid as well. Sometimes you may see a dog who has white eyelashes.
I gotta see an image of this because I've never seen it. That's like seeing a dog with. That's not real. That's not real.
Okay,
that cannot be real.
Okay, can you guys see this in the video?
That's not real.
This is what you call a dog with a massive eyelash.
That's absolutely
it's like
disgusting.
okay. This is more realistic.
Oh yeah, I guess I thought it was just like the regular hair.
Nah, dude.
That's like saying, do dogs have eyebrows?
I mean, do you have a dog,
dude? Yeah.
You never looked at the eyelashes?
I don't like just go face to face with my dog.
Okay,
like, let me look into your.
I see how
eyelashes.
you can get confused over this.
See,
like
how do you even see that?
Like, yeah.
How do you even see that?
This is the debates of 2019.
That's ridiculous.
Out of all the things that are going on right now.
No, this is what's important right now.
This is what's important.
Dogs with eyelashes cannot be like they gotta paint that shit or something because you can't even tell.
Dude, look at this.
You see? How are you gonna say that? You're gonna tell me that dog has an eyelash, dude? You're gonna sit there and tell me that long-haired dog has an eyelash?
It's all eyelashes.
Exactly. It's one giant eyelash.
It's all eyelashes
or eyebrows.
So let's get back to this folktale thing because it's October. It's Halloween coming up soon. This episode will be airing this Friday, and I kind of want to keep it around that kind of like spooky little vibe. Have you ever been out to Patterson Road lately?
Dude,
you got any